What is going on, guys? It is Generation Ring. We got a couple of interesting stories to talk about today. The first story that I've got for you guys is WWE Solo Sikoa gets married. WWE star Solo Sikoa is now a married man. Sikoa announced yesterday morning on Instagram that he was recently hitched. He captioned the video that had photos from the ceremony with "You are forever my blessing. I love you, Mr. Sfatu. Congratulations to the happy couple." Sikoa's real name, Joseph Fatu, is the son of Rikishi and the younger brother of Jimmy and Jey Uso, Jonathan and Joseph Fatu. He signed with WWE in 2021. After working in NXT, Solo was called up to the main roster last September when he helped Roman Reigns return the undisputed WWE Universal title over Drew McIntyre in the main event of the Clash of the Castle PLE, officially aligning himself with the Bloodline. Next up, WWE to begin moving to their new corporate headquarters soon. WWE is preparing to move to its new headquarters location at 707 Washington, believed in Sanford City, something that has been in the working for years due to it being delayed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. A company spokesperson previously told City Insider the movie is planned to commence towards the end of the first quarter of 2023. In an update by pwinsider.com, WWE will begin moving its first group of employees to the new building later this month. They were told that the plan is to have those first divisions of the company in place at the new building by the end of March. WWE will move their department piece by piece to the new building, as it will be a slow process as renovations are still ongoing in the new HQ. The company also wants the process to go as smoothly as possible. The hope is the entire process will be completed by 2023 or early 2024. But there is no hard date targeted to have everyone in the new HQ. At the time of the City Insider article being published, WWE had over 800 employees at Titan Towers, although the number has been reduced due to the layoffs following Vince McMahon's return to the company, cutting costs while looking for a potential buyer of the company. WWE has been in Titan Tower since 1985. WWE has filmed various things at the headquarters over the years, including segments, show intros, a Super Bowl commercial, and the 2020 Money in the Bank ladder matches. Next up, WWE's Sonya Deville arrested for gun possession in New Jersey. TMZ is reporting that WWE star Sonya Deville was recently arrested for having a firearm in her vehicle. Deville has a registration for the firearm in Florida but not for New Jersey, which is why she was arrested. Deville is said to be trying to get the case thrown out. She's been carrying the firearm as potential after a stalker broke into her home a couple of years ago. Court documents indicate that the arrest happened on February 19 in Atlantic City after a valet discovered the weapon in her car's glove box and then proceeded to call the police. Police charged her with 1 count of unlawful weapon possession, handgun without a permit. Per court documents, she is due in court later this month. Next up, Goldberg. Goldberg has made it clear that he wants to stay back into the squared circle under the WWE banner for one more match. Goldberg has only wrestled once in 2022, which was the Roman Reigns match at Elimination Chamber that saw him put over the Tribal Chief. In 2021, he worked 3 matches that saw him drop a lose to Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble and Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam before beating Lashley at Crown Jewel. Prior to the Reigns match, he hinted it could be the last time he wrestled. While speaking with Sports Illustrated, he was asking about wrestling again. Goldberg stated, that they owe him a retirement match, but it's not something he is waiting for the phone to ring. You never say never, especially in wrestling, and they owe me one, says Goldberg. That's all I can say. I made a deal with a devil, and I did my job, and they owe me a retirement match. At the end of the day, at 56, it's not something where I am sitting by the phone waiting for a call. I have got a few ideas of how to do it on my own, possibly in Israel, so never say never. Goldberg revealed last October that his WWE deal was set to expire at the end of 2022. Next up, Brock Lesnar declined to wrestle Bray Wyatt at WWE WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar's opponent at WWE WrestleMania Goes Hollywood has changed a few different times, but he is scheduled to wrestle Omos at the event, which is reportedly an idea from Vince McMahon. Austin Theory was pitched about the possibility of wrestling Lesnar at the show, but Austin declined it. As previously reported by WrestlingNews.co, Lesnar was slated to wrestle Gunther at the event, something WWE tested during the 13-man Royal Rumble match. Fightful Select confirmed WrestlingNews.co reported about Gunther vs Lesnar being planned as internal WWE documents had the match listed as of November 21 going into Survivor Series. It's still unclear why the match was nixed. Fightful was told that Gunther vs Lesnar was not considered for any extended period of time. Bobby Lashley was on the table as Lesnar's possible opponents, and Bray Wyatt was also pitched for Lesnar. It's unclear when Wyatt was pitched as the opponent for Lesnar. The report stated sources claim the Brock himself nixed the idea of facing Wyatt, who had mentioned going after the winner of Lesnar vs Lashley at the Elimination Chamber PLE going into the event on an episode of SmackDown. All of this leads to the plan of Omos vs Lesnar for WrestleMania. It was hinted to Fightful that there was an undisclosed backup, but that it isn't factored into creative plans. While Fightful couldn't confirm who pitched Omos vs Lesnar, they could confirm that Lesnar approved the match. Regarding McMahon have an input in the match, Fightful was told by a source close to Lesnar that has indicated that it could be true. Source in WWE Creative stated that this wasn't a McMahon decision and that McMahon has had no direct contact with Creative. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Until next time, stay well.